wait, I never put you in my just chatting scene. That would have been smart. It's okay. It's okay. You're here now. It's fine. There you go. Then I just... Yeah, I got everyone. I got you here now. Hi, everyone. Oh, God. There we go. Okay. Wait, I need to... I'm totally not making mistakes. It's fine. It's cool. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's what we do. Hi, everyone. It's me, Jiva. I'm with Scribble. Oh, I mean, Bree. Well, there's Scribble Scribe and then Bree. But, yes. Words. Yes, yes. There is. Words. So. I'm trying to think, like, where do we go from here now? My brain's like... I'm Jiva the drambof. Hello. I love found footage horror movies and PXX style horror games. And yeah, I grew up loving horror. My first horror movie ever was actually Jeepers Creepers, of all things. I know that sounds really weird. Yeah, no. Yeah, my family was like super like against horror movies when I was young. So I didn't get to like watch them like when I was really, really early on. The closest I ever got was Scooby-Doo. And then as soon as I watched Jeepers Creepers 1, well, actually, it started with Scary Movie 1, actually. And then I didn't understand any of the references. And I was super confused. And then my best friend from high school was like, hey, you should watch Jeepers Creepers with me. And I'm like, oh, not high school, sorry, elementary school. And I was like, sure. And then I watched Jeepers Creepers. And then I went down the rabbit hole of Scream, the Texas Chainsaw, then Friday the 13th. Yeah, it was crazy. Think about it like this. Freddy vs. Jason was one of my favorite movies for many a year when I was younger. Yeah. Same with me, like always. Oh my god, there's a snail in the back seat. I love him. I love him. I love them. It's adorable. I never noticed it before. I love them. I love him. Oh my god, I just want to hug him. About to kidnap him real quick. Oh, he's even better. He's like Gary from SpongeBob. I love them. Oh wait, Scribble, 1 second. Sorry, I apologize. I think I might have just done a really stupid. Oh my god, I did. Well, no, they meant for me because I totally... You remember how I was saying I just reset my PC 2 days ago and I've been forgetting a bunch of things? No, yeah, no, nobody can hear you. I'm really sorry.
Okay. No, it's fine.
And...
Scuff is part of it's part of it. That's how streaming works. Problem spotted, PNG tuber models too cute. Facts. Facts rebounded.
I fixed it. We're good. They can hear you now.
Hello!
Sorry about that, guys.
Is anybody out there?
Yes, we are pretty adorable.
I lost my train of thought.
I did too. I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on. Wait, no, it'll come back. Give me a second. I got this.
We should stop by Taco Bell.
No, I want Arby's.
Okay, but can we do Carl's Jr. afterwards?
Yeah, I can get down. I'm down.
I just want some really good. I just want jalapeno poppers.
Ooh, yes. Oh, but yes, no. What I was saying before I lose it again.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying there are subgenres of horror movies. What would you say is your favorite and least favorite of the subgenres? As in, like psychological horror, slashers, what is it, torture porn, etc. Like the various like subgenres of horror movies. What is your favorite and your least favorite if you had to like pin it?
My favorite would 100% be obviously found footage horror is like my favorite. I mean, I can't really
yes
love it to death. I actually, and this is coming from me of all people, which is really weird, I actually don't like torture porn. I was actually watching Terrifier 2 yesterday, and I love the first movie, but like some of the scenes are too much even for me.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair. Everybody's got their like limits, you know?
Yeah. Like,
also, happy to meet you, Maddie.
Yeah, Maddie's my bestie. He's the cutest Pegasus around.
That's a whole boy right there.
Yeah, super wholesome. Any Cookie Run to me, I vibe with it. Yeah. I'm very Cookie Run based. My actual original model artist, she is a huge Cookie Run fan. She's been playing since day one. And every time she gets one of the new cookies, she just like DMs me like, look at how cute they are. I love them.
I've never played. My sister got really into it for a little while, but it didn't quite vibe with me.
I'm addicted to Uno Musume right now. Watching the horse girls run really gives the neurons activation. It's just like, yeah.
You see, gacha games just do the opposite effect for me. I don't know what it is about them specifically. I have no urge to collect things that I might not be able to get. I just want to get what I want.
Oh, it's not even that for that. I don't usually like gacha games either. It's just this one, the animation of them running is just really exciting because I like watching horses run.
Oh, you know what? That checks out.
Yeah, and they all have cute designs, and I'm like, this is great. The gacha parts, I hate gacha in general. I've like, Genshin's a huge issue with me. I just, like you were saying, I just want to get a character and play. I want direct, like when you like unlock a character in a game, it's like you have to go do 300 backflips, beat this boss or something, and I get the character and I can play as them. I don't like having to rely on chance to get the character I want to play as. That's just
yeah, exactly. Not to mention, I just really despise FOMO.
Oh yeah, me too.
FOMO is something it will immediately turn me off of any kind of media or like I understand the appeal of collectibles. I like collectibles, but not gacha. There's a difference, you know?
Yeah, there is a huge difference. It's like I don't like FOMO at all because it just pushes everyone to have to, you know, binge one game and then they wonder afterwards. These companies wonder afterwards, like, why does people not want to play our game? It's like, I don't know, maybe you burn them out at the start of each season with having them grind a battle pass, and then they just don't want to play anymore.
Like a really good example that's a little more like recent and stuff like that has definitely been like the Labubu craze and stuff. Like it's people going into like literal like thousands of dollars of debt because they want like one specific one, and it's just like that's horrifying to see.
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad. Actually, speaking of that, I think I posted it on Blue Sky. I got the plushie I wanted from Skibbity Toilet of all things. Not because it was, so they do mystery packages for everything because, you know, that's kind of the common thing with toys now.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, this sucks, you know, I'm gonna have to, like, feel the package and try to get the one I want, and then Fred's with me, my wife, she's, like, right next to me, and she's like, hun, feel the top of the bags, and I'm like, okay, and they're all ripped open. Every single bag is ripped open.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So I was like, oh, that's not great. She's like, well, it's not great for the store, but it's great for us because you can just look in and get the one you want, and I'm like, okay, valid. So I looked at all of them, got the one I wanted, and then was like, I went to the front store and I'm like, hey, so somebody came through and ripped all the bags open for like all the mystery toys to see which ones were the ones they wanted. And I'm like, I really want this one, right? But the bag's ripped open. Can you give me a discount? And they gave me half off.
Ooh, hell yeah.
And then they told me...
We love a bargain.
Yeah, and then they told me she's going to go take a look at the rest of them and watch the security footage. And as long as I wasn't the one who did it, she's like, I'll call you back. She took my number. She's like, I'll call you back and you can come buy them all for like 25% of the price. And I'm like, seriously? And she's like, yeah, what else am I going to do with them? And I'm like, nice. So I'm hoping she calls me back pretty quick.
Sometimes it just works.
It just works. It just works.
It's like, you know you weren't the one to do it, so it's like, thank you.
Yeah, I'll take the win. It means free money. It means free toys for me. And we all know how much I love plushies. All right, sorry. Back to horror.
No, you're fine. Tangents are what it's all about. We're just vibing.
Oh, yeah. This graveyard's really cozy, by the way.
Thank you. So you said you liked the found footage the most, and you said you're not really into torture porn. Would you say
Yeah.
that's your like least favorite?
I feel like that's my least favorite. Yeah, because a lot of them
That's
just
your least favorite?
yeah, it's because the story kind of takes second stage to like the torturous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what
You
kills
feel it's
me.
like there's not a reason for the suffering.
Yeah, like with slashers, like yeah, the story usually isn't that great, right? But they still try to at least have some more. Like Jason's a prime example, right? Like obviously they changed it like
Yes.
6 different times, but hello Ivy, hello everyone. Sorry.
Hello. Hi, bite.
Yeah, everyone's hanging out. It's great. But it's like slashers, at least there's a little bit of lore and story with like again, Terrifier's like the greatest example of this, right?
Yeah.
It's
like attempts are made. There's like some kind of substance.
Yeah, and like that's the problem. Like Jason's kind of consistent. Obviously, the first movie, don't want to kill the spoiler for everybody, but yeah, after the first movie, it's kind of Jason's an unstoppable killing machine who can somehow teleport.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but we don't know what Art's abilities are. We just know that he gruesomely likes murdering people. But yeah,
no, I totally get that.
It's actually why I kind of like Psycho Gore Fist a lot. It felt weirdly good.
Okay. I know, like, personally for me, I think my top is usually psychological horror. I really enjoy things that have, like, a lot of, like, for me, the scares can take a backseat to the plot, because I'm very invested in, character development and lore. I want to know why things are happening. I really enjoy seeing things be dissected and stuff like that. That's why, like, even if I don't personally enjoy a particular horror movie or series, I will still go, like, look up an analysis video for it, because I want to see, like, what the intention of the, like, of the series was. And even if the intention is just to scare the fuck out of people, that is also valid, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But I just, like, I like to dissect these things and, like, look further into them. Not to mention, especially horror stories that are based around, like, various, like, mythos. Any kind of mythos. It could be, like, Norse, Egyptian, Japanese, like, whatever kind of, like mythology or, what's the word? Oh, goodness gracious, there's a word for it.
I just thought about something that's a really great point after this for a movie. Sorry.
Ooh. No, you're good.
It just went in the back of my head.
That's why I enjoy a lot of ones that are based around kind of like different kinds of like yokai or Celtic myths like banshees and things of that nature. Like I just think they're really funny because they're well, not funny, but I think they're really enjoyable because they are so story rich and they require so much background in order just to like feasibly have this particular monster.
Well, actually, I have a really great movie for that. Actually, that's found footage.
What's that?
Well, there's one other one first before I go to that one because like that one like will trail for a while because it's got an amazing ending. So I was just thinking about when you were saying like like the scares can take a backseat to like the like story and like the the actual plot, right? Sometimes.
Yeah.
Dark
I want them
Skies
to be relevant.
is a great example of that for me. I don't know if you've
Dark
ever
Skies.
heard of it. It's an alien horror movie where what happens is there's a child, there's just a young boy, right? The father and the mother, and the boy starts acting weird and like they keep passing out and they start trying to record the house, right? To see what figures out what's going on. But every time they record, this thing comes around and everything gets shut down and then all the weird stuff happens and then it all turns back on. So eventually they start unraveling the plot by like talking to like the science guy who's like a nut job scientist. And he kind of starts to explain things and they're like, oh, it's all bullshit. They go back like the usual, horror plot. But instead of like just ramping up the scares and stuff, they just kind of keep psychologically talking about it and like researching, understanding aliens a bit more. And it's really well done. And at the end, it's got a great ending too. But like the fact that they, instead of just pushing hundreds of scares in the movie, they just focused more on the plot to kind of invest you into the fact that, yeah, aliens are terrifying and we don't really know what they are. And they could be like any of these things that people say they are. And it was like really good. Because I don't even think we see the aliens at all at any point.
Yeah, there's definitely something to be said. I find that like equally as understandable as it is frustrating because I love monster concepts and monster designs. So I love seeing the monster or the antagonist, but I completely understand the plot points of having them hidden or like never revealed, So it's like a begrudging acceptance.
Exactly. It was interesting because like there's times where I hate it, like you were saying. It's like I'm not a fan of it because it feels like it's just, well, I wanted to see the monster. It's like Cloverfield. Imagine Cloverfield 1 if you never got to see the Cloverfield monster. It would just not have been good.
Or like even, I'll even take it whenever they're like, you only get to see it the once. I'll take that. over never seeing
Like Signs. I was okay with Signs because like Signs had that scene scared me. That was one of the most terrifying when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
When he comes out the bushes, just looks and then goes. Oh, that freaked me out so bad as a kid.
Oh god. I know. So, in terms, so like my favorite is obviously I really like the psychological horror and like really like lore and story based like movies and stuff like that. On the opposite side of the spectrum, I think I have to agree with you. I really don't care for torture porn. I will say I think a close runner up to that is I think it's kind of like in the same vein, but it's the ones that are pretty much nothing but jump scares.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, no. 100%.
They're so it's so cheap. I just don't. It doesn't affect me all that much because like the thing is that I've actually struggled for a long time when it comes to like playing horror games. I don't stream them very often, specifically because I don't have very strong reactions to things like that, which takes away a lot of the fun. And I feel like it's not that entertaining to watch me play them because I'm just kind of like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
As opposed to having any kind of like dramatic like reactions or commentary. So I tend to like lean away from them. Hi. I'll take, yeah, I'll take it. But, so, like, I tend to avoid them for the most part, at least in terms of content. I still enjoy them in my own time.
I think the best movie jump scare ever made was, what was that movie called? It was the one where, they had the old lady come in and she was like, she could, like, see ghosts and stuff. Oh my god! And
that does not narrow it down.
I know it did. I realized after I said it, I was like, that does not narrow it down at all.
The old lady who can see dead people.
Well,
okay.
Oh my gosh! Because they ended up going to like the spirit realm in the movie, and like there's the boy stuck in the spirit realm, and his body's possessed by like the demon. Oh my gosh!
Oh, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. My brain won't give me the movie.
Yeah, they had the old blonde. Yeah.
Though.
So the second movie,
yes.
I was in the theater with my best friend in high school. And the second movie launches. We love the first movie, so we're like, okay, let's go see the second movie, right? And we're sitting in the seat, and we always sat in very dead center, very front row, right? And we're watching, and we're the only ones in. It's like 2 in the morning because our theater used to have like midnight, like 24-hour showings for $2. It was awesome. So we would go watch horror movies all the time. And we're sitting there watching it, and we're like, okay, cool, the movie's about to start. And the screen is just black, right? And we're like, oh, okay, I guess maybe something's wrong with the movie. There's no audio or nothing. We're like, what the hell? And it's like that for like a good 30 or 40 seconds. Then all of a sudden, boom, title card with such loud music and such blaring that like me and him just freaked out and threw our popcorn and drinks in the air in like actual panic because we thought there was an explosion or something in front of us. And that was probably
actually awful.
Yeah, that was probably the best use of a jump scare ever. And it wasn't even really a jump scare, it was just the title card. With that 30 uninterrupted seconds of just black screen with like no audio was like, is the movie broken?
So I don't react super strongly to jump scares, but what does always get me is suspense.
Yeah, suspense is wonderful.
I love and despise it.
Yeah. There's times. Oh, I remember the movie, by the way. It was The Borderlands. I don't know if you've ever watched The Borderlands.
The Borderlands. Okay, now which one is that? Is that the one we were just talking about, or is that a different one?
That's a different one, about like monster mythos type stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, it was the one I was going to talk about a bit. So it's a whole movie about, the usual church stuff where like they have a priest come in to check if there's a miracle actually happening. So this church has had miracles where people heal and they're hearing voices and stuff. So they spend like an hour just talking to the priest, and he does weird things and he acts very weird, and it kind of seems like he's being like talked to every night, right? And there's voices and stuff. So these guys pretty much chalk it up to like, oh yeah, it's just another hoax, right? And they're like, okay, we're gonna pack up and leave. There's no miracles going on. We're gonna go back to the Vatican, right? And then on the last night, or the last few nights, some really crazy stuff.
Thank you for the follow, Pascal.
I hope I read that right. I'm sorry, my vision's terrible.
Pascal?
Pascal, yes. Thank you. So then, yes. So what happens was they get one of the bishops to come over because he's like interested in the situation, right? So he comes over to inspect it, and he's like, something's going on here. So the next day, the bishop's gone. They're like, where is he? And the front desk sounds like he went to the church. So they go to the church and they hear the bishop screaming in some secret hidden room. So they go down to the secret area and they just hear him screaming in pain, like saying, help me, right? And they keep following the voice over and over again. But then there's a tunnel, and the tunnel's really tight, so they keep going through the tunnel. But as they go through the tunnel, it starts getting narrower and narrower and narrower. And then it starts getting wet. And then they're like confused. They're like, what's going on? And they try to turn around. But then when they turn around and start going back the way they came, that side of the tunnel starts getting narrower and narrower and narrower. And they're like, what's going on? They turn around, they're like, what's going on? And then a few seconds later, they start feeling a burn. Like these things they start burning a bit. And they're like, oh god, why is it so hot?
I think I have seen the synopsis of this one.
Yeah. And at the end, it's actually, they start burning alive. And they realize they're inside the stomach of an old god. Yep. Because the church was built on the body of an old god from pagan worship. And I'm like, that is the best ending. It was the best ending in like a found footage horror movie I've seen in a long time. It was incredibly well done. Because I'm saying, oh, it's just like crazy priest or some demonic entity or something like that. Nope. Old worm god. Just under the church, chilling.
That's awesome. I know me and my friend Bite were actually recently talking about it, about how like we think it's kind of cheap at this point for like the answer to always be demons.
It is. It's super cheap. It's like there's so many cool options, and like that, the Borderlands does it so well with having a worm deity, a pagan worm deity just under the church whispering sweet nothings into people's ears. That's
that's
awesome.
So fun.
Yeah, it's great. And then instead of just like jump scare killing these guys, they just show them melting in the stomach acids because the worm tricked them to go into his stomach. That is so metal. That's awesome.
It is. That's fantastic.
And that does like torture. Like I'm okay with like that type of death scenes. Like Saw, a great example is Saw. I don't mind the death scenes in Saw because they actually have a story and purpose. Instead of just being gratuitous for gratuitous sake. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're totally fine. You don't have to apologize.
I say sorry a lot. I'm always nervous.
You're fine. I understand the sorry, but just know that it's not necessary.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, no, I absolutely like, I love it when they have like twists and turns like that in particular. And that's a very large reason that I actually ended up getting into, the SCP stories and stuff like that. I really, really enjoy a lot of some of the darker SCP lore and stuff like that, because they have these like really fun twists and turns that are kind of like thematically like parallel to a lot of horror films and stuff.
I really like the IKEA SCP. The IKEA
that
SCP
one's
story.
awesome.
I love it so much.
The one we were just go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
The one we were just talking about really reminds me of that one. There's one that's like a centipede that makes itself look like a portal into a fantasy world, and then when you step inside, it's actually a portal to its stomach. Like that's what it made me think of.
Yeah. That's actually what I thought about too when I watched the movie, because I had read the story on Reddit. I was like, oh, this is really good.
Have you seen the Dr. Bob animation of that one? Because it's really good.
No, I need to see. I need to catch up on animations. Actually, going to bring that up. There was this 3D animator a while back, and he used to do 3D animations for like a bunch of SCP stories, and I loved him. And then there was one that did, and then he helped with a live action one. I got to look it up later. I'll send it to you if I can find it. It was really, really, really well done. Like high quality.
Hello, welcome in.
But yeah, no, I used to love. Nowadays, it's just like the backroom stuff though, which kind of sucks because there's so many cool SCPs that are just kind of
got swept under the rug.
Yeah, just for the backrooms. I'm like, I love the backrooms. Don't get me wrong. It's just like I wish we had a little bit more broader content lately. Especially since they're cleaning it up now too. They're cleaning up a lot of the SCPs now too because, everyone went during the craze. They made a bunch of just not very good ones.
It was like back and forth.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was something. Like you had a lot of really good writing, and then you just had, the Sonic OC style where it's another SCP that's just changed. Like I was like reading them because I wanted to originally before I became a drambof, I actually wanted to be an SCP.
Oh, that would have been fun.
I would, and I started writing some stuff because I love writing, and then what ended up happening was I went to send it in. And before I sent it in, I was warned by another friend who does SCP rating that I have to be very, very careful. And he read out for my whole thing, and he's like, yeah, they'll just decline this now. And I'm like, wait, why? And he's like, you have to be super well written for them to accept SCPs now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just because there was so much, like, insert fanfiction stuff that was like...
Oh, yeah.
And so they have a standard now. It's kind of like gatekeeping, but it's not as bad as, like, actual gatekeeping. It's more like, hey... we want a certain level of writing to, like, send in.
Yeah, like quality keeping.
Yeah, quality keeping. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
Vroom vroom in the car. We do!
We vrooming in the car. Wait, who's driving?
Highway hijinks have ensued. You are.
Perfect! Those were great.
technically speaking, we're parked, but that's not the point. You're in the driver's seat.
Yes. It's okay. I'm half blind, and I'm a mechanic. This will be perfect. If we crash, I can just fix it.
I got this. Don't worry about it.
Put in the work to get the SCP stuff. You really do. And like I said, I do actually want to continue to rewrite the SCP story as its own separate like OC character down the road. But like,
yes, if you're open to sharing, I would love to see.
Yeah, I want to rewrite it a bit.
I love SCP stuff.
Yeah, I'll send it over because it's like I've been working on that and my own lore story for next month. So lore story took kind of precedence right now as I'm working on that. But
yeah, that's fair.
Yay. Okay, Bray. Sorry, go ahead.
Bray. Who dat snail? Oh, that's my mascot. That's Bebe.
That is
if you look in if you look in my channel redeems, he's actually my talk to speech bot as well, so you can make him talk. The majority of the time, people make him ramble on about world domination, but you know, it's whatever floats your goat.
Yeah. I can't get over the eyeball blinking. I just keep looking at it and I'm like, this gives much dopamine.
Thank you.
It's like so much
I made
dopamine.
it myself.
You always make adorable dopamine-giving things.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the Sketchpad. And I do my diddliest. My sister likes to call my art style the Instagram beauty filter because of my particular style of shading is very soft in comparison. So anytime I've tried to draw any of her characters, she is like, he's not supposed to be that pretty. And I'm like, but I like him.
Maybe at some point,
Thank you for the follow, Ivy.
Once my schedule clears up in the next month or so, I'm gonna start like doing more stuff again.
Yes. I need to start writing again. I took a very long pause, and then now because of the whole brain dabblage, I've been trying to figure out what my restrictions are again. But
yeah, that's always the hard
you learn
part
as you go.
It is, yeah. For me,
because you're like, that hurt.
Yeah, I can't ever mountain bike again. I found out because like I tried again recently.
Oh.
And just the bumps just made me puke, and I was like, ugh.
Right now, I'm trying to get into a spot where I can drive again, because I have such severe motion sickness at the moment that anything going too quickly in my peripheral just, like, has me on my knees. Like, it just does not...
Oh, God,
it's not doing anything. It's really bad right now.
I had it for about 8 months after my second one, and it was terrible.
In my chat, you guys do have an incoming ad in about a minute, just so that you know. I'm making a comic, and it's so hard. I've tried to make a comic so many times, but I always, like, it's never down to, it's motivation. If I'm working on something with someone else, I am way more inclined to work on it, but if I'm working on something by myself, my motivation plummets.
Oh, well, good news. I didn't even realize it because I was having so much fun with the conversation. Pasco, right? Or Pasco?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pasco. Thank you so much for being my 200th follower.
Yeah, hell
we hit 200 finally. Thanks, guys.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome!
I just realized that I was like, hold on. Oh. I was like looking and I'm like, wait, does that say 200? Did we hit 200?
Bite. That's awesome! Also, Bite, put that back in your mouth.
Wait, what?
You should turn into a marketable plushie now. That's one of my redeems. And I didn't see it, I don't think. I didn't miss it, did I? No, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, making comics is hard, though. That's for sure.
It's so difficult. Oh my goodness. Because, like, I have the entirety of my plot in my head ready to go, but I have to actually sit down and draw it all out. And I'd rather just yap about it.
I know. Like, So, my lore I've been writing... So I'm writing the one that I'm just going to tell everyone, and I'm also, while I'm writing that, I'm actually writing the graphic novel version of it, too. And I'm just like, we're having to write both, and I'm sitting here like, Siegel's gonna have a hell of a time when I have to give him the script, and he has to draw the comic. And I'm just like, I feel so bad. Or not the comic, sorry, when he starts to draw the scenes, I'm just like, oh, he's gonna hate me for this. Let
me see something real quick. I've got to change myself into a marketable plushie. It has been redeemed.
He's all good. Yeah, I'm happy I don't have to
Which Ghoul did such a good job on those. They're so cute.
They are adorable. I have to set mine up as well. I guess I could just do that right now and we could both be marketable plushies. That's actually a really good idea.
If you want to. My redeems are usually for about 10 minutes.
Valid. Also, oh no, wait, I can't even do that right now. Never mind, because I forgot I reset my PC, so I don't have them in my pictures folder.
Oh, right.
I have to go hunt them. All right, well, now I'm gonna write this down. Hold on. Make self-marketable plushie.
Make self-marketable plushie.
Yeah, I'll remember that. Thank you for the follow, Bray.
As you should.
Oh.
I am small.
You are small and you are adorable. Oh god. Me trying to click buttons really quick. There we go.
I am small on my screen, but not yours. That's my bad.
No, it's all good. Actually, I kind of like your... I just kind of like to see your giant head floating. That's great.
Woo!
Actually, you know what? We're gonna keep you big because it's adorable.
Lorge.
This is my.
It's like when you get those Snorlax plushie.
Oh my god, yes, you could totally be a giant. I didn't even think about the Snorlax plushie actually.
You can be big. Plushies have no need for size. You can make whatever you want.
Welcome in, Bray. If you like capybaras, my wife's a capybara.
Excellent. Good.
Yes. Yeah, she does capybara things all the time. Like eat apples and roll around and hang out. So, next up on the horror train, Bree, what's your favorite horror movie?
I tried to say it earlier, hon. It's Bren with an N.
Bren. Oh my god, I am so sorry.
No, you're fine.
You didn't. I was like, hold on.
No, it's cool. I'm really not worried about it, but it's just for future reference.
Bren. Yes, Bren.
Yes.
Bren.
It's short for Brennan.
Perfect. Got it. Nailed it. We're good. 10 out of 10.
Let me think. Okay. If you had to pick, not necessarily your favorite, but a horror movie that impacted you the most, what do you think that one would be?
Is it weird that RoboCop came to my head because of the opening scene?
I could kind of get, I could kind of get it.
Because the
but
body
I don't know.
horror.
Is RoboCop? Yeah, I was about to say. It's like I guess it is, but I've always considered it more of an action film,
oh yeah,
you know?
I was making a joke because of that first opening part is so horror filled.
No, you're fine, Bray. Somebody else redeemed it. I was just making a joke because I didn't see it in the chat, but I also my memory is awful, so I was like, wait, did I see it and then not do it? You're totally fine though.
Oh, I just had a great one. The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. Because I love body horror. I genuinely love body horror. And yeah, no, like for sure. That dog scene still to this day is like, ooh.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think. So would you consider? I believe Interview with a Vampire is probably in the horror vein.
I feel like
I don't know, or is that? You think so?
Yeah.
Because like I'm debating. There is the whole getting vampire orgied to death. I feel like that's a good way to go.
I mean, yeah.
That was an interesting thing to see at like 11. I was not.
Yeah, no.
No. For real though, I know. Let's see. I used to watch a lot of like really suspenseful movies with my grandfather when I was younger, but not all of them were necessarily like within the like horror spectrum. You know what I mean? So like for example, we watched Kill Bill a lot, which is extremely gory, but I wouldn't consider it necessarily a horror film.
Yeah, exactly. It's more of like a gruesome action film.
Yeah, exactly. I would say the 13th Warrior is kind of like slow. It leans a little into horror, but it's not super. It's not quite there. You know what I mean?
I forgot about that movie completely.
It's so good. That was one of my grandfather's favorites as well. We used to talk about that a lot.
I want to watch that tonight now. In bed.
It's so good. I love the 13th Warrior so much. I could be. I think vampire is like the only section. Also, what the fucking what? Yeah, no. In Interview with a Vampire, at one point, they like raise this naked lady up over their heads, and there's like a whole bunch of vampires underneath her, like lifting her up into the air, and then they like bring her down, and she descends into this because originally it was this quote unquote like party or whatever, but it's this like vampire gorging orgy thing, and like it's written differently in the books, but that's like what you see in the film. And she like descends into this huddle of vampires all cloaked and everything like that, and you just hear her like she just screams and she dies. Like death by vampire orgy.
God, why am I thinking of the trick or treat orgy death scene now with the Wolverine with the werewolves?
Yeah.
I just all of a sudden that just came to my head now.
Ooh, do you know that one werewolf film? What is it, Ginger?
Yeah.
Yes. I just think it's underrated.
Oh yeah.
That's all.
Also, to answer your question, Bray, I'm a drambof. I'm a dragon buffalo. Well, to be exact, I'm a poison dragon buffalo. That's why I'm so
dragon
furry.
Buffalo.
And I have horns and a weird horny arm.
I am a scribble imp. So I have come off of the sketch pad, and you can't stop me.
The chaos that comes from that is amazing.
Long story short, I got tired of having to adhere to specific aesthetics and stuff like that within my channel, so I decided I was going to make something that was really malleable and fun to mess around with, so now I can be whatever I want while also being on theme.
See, I you know how I got around that? My clothes are made out of a mimic.
Ah!
That's why my weapons are always different. I have my giant chakram right now, but then I have my sword and stuff, and it's just a mimic, and that's how my clothes work, and how I can cover the mimic kind of just covers up stuff. So if I don't want people, if I want to look like a human, the mimic just puts human skin on top for my legs and my arm. So it's kind of like a, yeah, a little weird bodysuit thing. But yeah, I have a little.
That's
mimic.
really fun. I like that.
Yeah, it indicates weapons.
Cursed ass thought, Bren, you're Doodle Bob. I am aware that I'm Doodle Bob.
I didn't want to make the reference. I was gonna be like, you're Doodle Bob, but then I was like, let me feel it out.
I know what I am.
Now you need one with like a giant pencil. You know what I mean? Oh, that'd be so.
I have a little guy with a giant pencil, but I need to redo it a little bit with the new design gender preferences.
Me. You're right, Jiva. What was I right about? I forgot.
Oh no, they were just like Bite was saying that you were correct about me being Doodle Bob.
Oh yeah. No, it was first thing. As soon as you always say scribble imp, and I'm like, wait.
Yes.
Doodle Bob in my head immediately.
Yep.
I was like, oh wait, this is perfect. And then all I could think about was like you as a a turbo small chibi with a ginormous pencil just drawing, and I'm like, I can't get it out of my head now because it just sounds adorable.
Vibrating rapidly.
Yes.
Let's see. So do you know about Paper Mario? Oh yeah, I know Paper Mario. I love Paper Mario.
Same here, love it.
Let's see. Why was I talking about? Oh yeah. So like in terms of like what impacted me the most, if Interview with a Vampire is leaning towards if it's leaning towards like horror, I would probably say that one because it was like one of my whoopsie. I'm a doofus.
Oh yeah, ignore Nandaka. She's my mod, like my bot mod.
Yeah, no, you're totally fine. I kind of figured as much. I forget that it does it for both of us.
Yeah, no, it's like I haven't taken the time to code her to not like respond to I have to get on my butt and do it one of these days.
Yeah, I gotta remember to go into Nightbot and fix things up a little bit.
Oh yeah,
but like if that's kind of in the horror vein.
Sorry, continue. I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah. But like in terms of the horror vein, I would probably say Interview with a Vampire because that's what really started opening my eyes more to like darker movies and stuff like that. To fun fact, actually, I went to one of the like premiere screenings of it in theaters because my parents didn't realize how gory it really was because my parents read the books. And when the movie came out, they were like, "Oh, we'll go watch it." And then like when we got to the vampire orgy scene, they were like, "We should probably leave."
You know what caught me off guard? Because there was two movies. There's an original and then the remake. I never watched the original, but I watched the remake with my family, and my dad purposely made me leave the room at about 20 minutes into the movie, roughly. And I wondered why. And then I rewatched the movie years later, right? And I was like, oh.
I get it.
Last House on the Left. Brutal movie.
Oh, yeah, that one. Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
you know which scene I'm talking about. Yeah, so like he made me leave the room at 20 minutes, and he told me I can come back after a half hour. So I came back after a half hour to just the dad, slaughtering all the criminals.
Yep.
And I was so confused, and I watched them. I was like, whatever, I don't want to watch the rest of the movie, right? So I ended up watching it again years later, and then I realized why my dad made me leave the room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I was not. I wasn't as big on that one.
Oh yeah, me either. I was just like, it was not a. I didn't like the brutality. It felt unnecessary. And
Yeah,
really,
exactly.
Yeah. It just felt like, because I remember the original was very psychological and wasn't as bad from what I've told. I haven't watched it myself, but I was told that the remake is atrocious comparatively. Which I watched it. Yeah. It's not good. That's for sure. But yeah, it's like one of those movies. I was like, stuff like that. I genuinely just don't. I don't. It's terrible. I don't understand the point.
Yeah, it's like to a certain extent. It's like if you have enough to continue on with the story, I don't see why you need to be so excessive.
Yeah, shock horror. That's what it was thinking.
Yes.
Shock horror is like that's the one. That's because I can deal with some gore, like gore porn and stuff. But shock horror to me is just, yeah, I don't understand the point. Like if the only reason for the shocking stuff is just there to shock you, I don't get the point. Saw is like,
no, I totally agree.
It's like Saw kind of makes sense. Like there's a couple of kills in Saw, like I think it was like Saw 3 where they do the angel kill on the detective. That whole thing with Amanda, like I didn't like the fact that she was just not, because it broke the whole rules of the Saw games. They're like, yeah, you're supposed to either win by doing the thing that you don't want to do, and then boom, you're out, right? Or you lose by refusing. With Amanda, there was no winning. It was just everyone lost. And I'm like, that kind of defeats the whole point of the game. What's it called? Plus,
you've lost the stakes that make it interesting if we know that no one can win.
Yeah, like, that was the whole point of why I liked the first two Saw. Like, the first Saw movie was like, okay, this sucks. Also, that movie was incredible, by the way. I love the opening. Just them waking up. Yes. It was so good. Called her out in the movie. He did. And I was happy about it, because, like, I liked Amanda as a character, but I didn't like the way she was doing the games. It felt like she just didn't care about John's whole vision. God, I want to hug your snail so bad.
I think he would make a good marketable plushie.
I 100% would buy 50. Just my bed littered with them.
Yeah, I am gonna make him a sticker later. I don't think I have yet, but I do want to. I want to make him a sticker in my merch shop.
I will 100% buy him.
He's just a little guy.
Somebody put
plotting world domination.
I wish I had the Fry emote where it's just like, take my money.
I do know, like, in terms of, like, impactful horror movies and stuff like that, goodness gracious. What's the name of it? My brain's gonna lag. Hold on. There was one that I thought that it wasn't the best, but I will say I feel like it got more shit than it would necessarily should have, and that was probably Mama.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why. I actually liked Mama.
Me too, and I thought it was a really interesting, like, it had, like, good plot points, it built up really well, like, I feel like it checked most of the boxes, and I don't know why it got such bad, like...
I actually really liked
do you remember
ending.
that? It got, like, some
got
really ridiculous backlash. Yeah.
I liked the ending. I think the ending was probably one of the better endings at the time for horror movies, because instead of being a feel-good ending where everyone's happy and everything just moves on, it was a very, very melancholy, sad ending where they're like, yeah, the little girl... Again, spoilers if you guys don't want to be spoiled for Mama, right? There's two girls, an older one and a very young one, and the youngest girl goes with Mama, and she's like, I don't want to go with everyone else, I want to stay with Mama, and she goes with the monster. Well, she's a ghost, right? Or poltergeist, right? Yeah, and then she goes with her, and, she dies. And the other daughter, the older girl, she stays with the family. And I'm like, I like that ending. I thought it was really good. Like... It felt very melancholy, like, yeah, they kind of half succeeded. And the whole movie because, like, you have to...
I feel like it's a really large testament to the fact that some people don't see the situation the same way as you do. Or the fact that, like, you can't help people that don't want to be helped kind of vibes.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing was. Like, she didn't want to be a normal child. She didn't want to have a normal life. She liked the Mama style of life. She liked being in the woods. She liked it. So instead of staying with the family... She's like, no, I want to go back to what I liked.
Yeah.
And to me, that was a lot more powerful than just having both girls come home. It felt a lot more powerful that way. Because she made that choice. She's like, no, I like this. I want to go back.
Also, have a good time at work, Bite.
Have a good night.
And, Bray, I did see that you joined The thing. Wait, my brain lagged really hard. Um, if you do want to share OCs and stuff like that, if you want to like talk about them in either of our discords, that's totally fine. But right now we're kind of vibing on a particular topic. But I appreciate you asking.
Yeah, you're always welcome to share it on mine as well.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love OCs.
I'm sitting here. I'm like, I don't know what to. I have 14,000 points, and I'm just like, I should really redeem things in people's chats. I just don't know why I don't. I have like 260,000 in a friend's chat, and they're like, one of the days they're like, haha, no one's got the points to redeem. I forgot what it was. It was like shut the stream down for like 100k. He's like, no one has the points, wow. And I ended up putting the points in, and he looked at me so angry. He's like, why would you do this? And I'm like, well, you said no one had the points. And then he's like, well, maybe I'll make it 200,000, and I put it in again. And he's like, you had that many? I'm like, I still have more.
Yeah, Bray, I know Paper Mario. We said that earlier.
Yeah, Paper Mario is super fun. I got lost in the first game really bad.
I vaguely recall. I started playing another one a while back. I don't remember which one it was. I feel like it was the one that was more Luigi-centered.
Oh, yeah. Maddie would know. He knows all the Mario games.
I was gone when you said it then. You're fine. Let me see. So I know we both like SCPs. Were you a creepypasta kid?
Oh, yeah. No, Sonic.exe was wild for me.
Okay, so here's the thing. I got super into SCPs. I actually skipped creepypasta.
Oh, I went from creepypasta to SCPs. So opposite.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. I skipped it, not intentionally so. I just really wasn't really present online when they were, really, really big, or at least not in the spaces that I was in. Because when I started going, online and stuff like that, I had this tiny little community of friends that I, intermingled with, and I didn't really expand past that. So I didn't experience, the true glory of, early 2000s online.
For me, I was more on the side of, machinima, and, I talk about it in my, stream a lot. I ended up helping out with Great Battles of Skyrim and stuff like that for Machinima, and ended up on that whole side of the internet. And then after a while, I ran into Tobuscus while watching his content, and Happy Wheels and stuff like that, and that set me down the whole rabbit hole of creepypastas, because then I started getting the Sonic.exe videos, and then
gotcha. Okay,
and then it ended up in the SCPs, and then that ended up with Siren Head, and I fell in love with Siren Head, and then from Siren Head to IKEA to It's just...
Okay, that checks out. That's a really good progression. I also got into Tobuscus, but I at the time, before I started streaming and stuff like that, I was actually really big in the cosplay community, and it's something that I really enjoyed. So a lot of the things that I was consuming or looking for were very akin to costume making and sorry, 1 second.
Oh, good.
There we go. Costume making and crafting and stuff like that. So everything was very tailored to that, my algorithm wise. I had a friend that was super into creepypastas and stuff like that, and I remember I vaguely remember listening to her talk about them, and I know about a lot of them now, just from other people talking, But it's it just didn't click at the time when I was that age, because I had other things that were my focal points.
I did scream over 9,000 a lot as a teenager. I can
over 9,000.
Yeah, I can 100% admit to that. That's in your door was fun. I miss the Paper Mario games. Now I want to play them.
Gosh, I miss them. I miss having little get-togethers and just playing a game of Mario Party.
I want to do that again so much down the road.
That would be so much fun. At the moment, I'm kind of I'm a little isolated at the moment. I just recently moved, and I don't really have a large circle at the moment aside from my housemates. So I'm still kind of finding my feet.
Oh my god, you sound just like me and Fred. We literally just moved up here less than a year and a half ago. We moved 15 hours away from where we used to live.
Same.
I went from the coast where I was on the sandy beaches to literally the Arctic Circle. I'm not even exaggerating that either.
Yeah, I was down south in the mountains, and now I'm up north closer to cities and stuff like that, which is very strange for me.
Yeah, I hate cities. That's why I was really excited to get out to the country. The town I live in has less than 400 people in it. It's amazing. And I still have And the best part is because we're between two really big cities, right? Well, not big
Mhm.
cities. They have like 60,000. But what happens is because of that, we all have really good internet. So everyone in town has like gigabyte internet, even though the town has like less than and it's just I can't say the reason why we have such good internet because it docks me. But yeah, no, it's absolutely hilarious. It's like you live in the middle of nowhere, but you have gigabyte internet. I'm like, yep.
I mean, don't question it. It works.
It works, and it's
I'll
awesome,
take it.
and we take those. Oh, side note, I was gonna ask you something. How do you feel about the original Carrie movie?
So, I don't dislike it. I look back at it kind of like. So, if there's one thing that grinds my gears above all else, it's definitely has to be like bullying. And I remember throughout my childhood watching a lot of like horror films, suspense films, and stuff like that were very heavily based around like other kids being mistreated within like high school and stuff like that. And they always filled me with just this like primal rage. So I tended not to watch them super often. Like I remember watching it and I enjoyed like the overall idea and I understand the story, but the amount of like watching her go through so much suffering always made me so unbelievably angry.
Okay, so we are on the same point then. Okay, I always like to ask like about Carrie because like everyone says Carrie's like an amazing movie, like one of the best ever made, and I'm like, I don't like it because of the bullying. The bullying.
It makes me so angry.
It does. It makes me angry, and it makes me just like because like horror movies, yeah, are like like again Friday the 13th and stuff like that. They're meant to be like hopeless, like Jason's over there slaughtering everyone. But it doesn't feel like Jason's sitting there like, he doesn't go to just before he kills you, just insult you for 20 minutes and then does it. Like, it's just like, I just don't like the bullying. It just felt so bad. And like the pig blood scene people are like, oh, it's such an epic scene. And I'm like, no, I just felt terrible the entire time watching it. It's just, it felt
it just, and especially like depending on what age you watched it or rewatched it, it's like you're having these moments where you're like reliving your own experiences and stuff like that. Because I like around like mid high school, I was bullied into being homeschooled, and it's something that hits like really close to home for me personally. Like I didn't really like. Long story short, my parents found out I was being bullied, and they were like, "We're gonna take you out," and I was like, "Okay," because you have this point where you're like non-reactive and you just kind of like shrug it off, but it's it's just like things like that can hit really close to home. And whenever I have instances that are really similar, I get angry on behalf of the person who's suffering.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Like it's just it feels so visceral. Like I don't even have a word for it. It's just like
Yes, exactly.
It's like I want to drag this dude by the collar. He's a terrible dude.
Exactly.
I just want to drag him.
100%. It's
like
because like, so I'm. It also.
Sorry.
I don't know. Do you have siblings?
Oh yeah, I have 4.
4. Okay. What's your ranking? What's your
second oldest?
Second oldest. Okay, so you will understand this then. I get like part of the reason I get so angry is because I am picturing my younger sibling in that situation.
Oh yeah, no, me too. It's just like it's so frustrating.
I get so good because I'm the oldest of mine. And I just get like, my hands start twitching. I'm like, ah!
Yeah, no, it's frustrating. It's like if my girls were like, ever, because I'm a parent. Well, I used to be a parent. I adopted my nieces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, their family was going through like issues and they got taken away, so I ended up adopting them for 5 years.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so I always like kind of take it back to them, and I'm like, if my girls were ever getting like bullied in school, I would be the first person in that school immediately being like, what is going to be done about this situation, because this is unacceptable. And
it's like, we're not sweeping this under the rug. I need you to address this and fix it.
Yeah, like this needs to be dealt with like immediately. And if it's not dealt with immediately, I'm getting the lawyers. I am getting the school board. I am being that person today.
Yeah. It's like, I am not afraid to cause a mess on someone else's behalf.
And it's like, I will cause problems here. I swear to God. It's like, I will be the shitstorm that you don't want.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that kind of thing, that's, like, when it comes to, like, a lot of horror movies that take place in high school, which, can I just say, can we move on from high school, please?
Oh my God,
I was actually super, super thrilled when I was watching, have you seen Happy Death Day?
I did. I loved Happy Death Day.
Dude, I was so excited to see college.
I know,
I was like,
too.
oh, thank God.
That movie was really fun too. I generally really enjoyed it.
It was.
It was such a fun
It was
movie.
really fun. It was just, I was so excited. I was like, please.
Yeah, it was such a good movie. I haven't watched the second one. Is it good?
I haven't seen the second one.
I need to see it. It's been on my list. I have like a huge list because I'm currently watching every found footage horror movie ever made, so I can rank them on a spreadsheet.
Hi, Minty.
Minty! Hey, Minty.
Oh, you got a double pull.
Wait, what? Oh,
I have...
I just saw you.
Yeah, I have a gotcha.
I didn't even... I was like, oh, neat.
Yeah, I don't care for gotchas myself, but I like making them because I like designing things.
That's fun. I never notice stuff. I just listen usually in the background because...
No, that's fair.
And then I'm like, when I actually like sit down and watch everyone's stream, I'm like, there's so many visual elements I miss because I just sit down and listen to everyone.
Mm-hmm. No, I totally get that. I'll listen to people or like have their streams to the side whenever I'm drawing.
Yeah, I just usually code or do work when I'm just listening to everyone.
Yeah, we're body doubling.
Yeah. It's so helpful for me. Like, Fred will sit in a... She has a... Like, she bought a chair just to put in the kitchen so she can sit there and hang out with me while I cook. So that way I can focus on cooking. It helps a lot. It really, really does. So what do you mean your wife is a capybara? I mean, like, literally, she's a capybara VTuber. Sorry, I'm not trying to self-promo, by the way.
No, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, she's a capybara VTuber. Yep. She's a Liberian capybara, to be exact.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes, I run the tavern, and she runs the library in the back. Send me over there now. Wait, hold on. I got an idea. You want to see something funny? Scribble.
Sure.
Hey, Fred. She getting so our rooms are so close to each other that like I can just turn around and look. I'm looking at her right now. It's always funny because everyone's like, "Wait, where is she? You know, you want to go get her?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just turn around real quick." There she is. See?
Hello.
Yeah, she's great. It always makes me laugh though because everyone's like, "How do you not hear each other?" And I'm like, "Well, simply put, we have a thin sheet of cloth between the doorways so that sound doesn't travel out." Because genius. What's it called? God, I'm sorry, Bren. I keep bringing this up, but I really want to hug your snail. Like, it's just every time I look towards the middle of the car, I just see him there, and obviously I want
He's making eye contact. I can't help it.
It's okay. It's awkward eye contact that I'm okay with. It's too cute to like be weird about it, you know?
He's ridiculous, is what he is.
Oh, hey, Fred. Hi.
Yes, I talked in chat earlier when you talked about me being a capybara.
Oh, I love you.
You just said nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I love you.
I also threw a bunch of redeems at you too.
I'm sorry. Well, here's the hug one. Love you.
Have fun.
I am.
Do you still need my phone or my...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should probably give you your phone back. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I love you. I stole her phone to do the, like, check-in stuff, and I'm like, wait, I forgot to give that back to her.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It do be like that. Well, we set up, like, all the stuff to go to her phone instead of my phone because I have to change my number every 4 months.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, work's the problem, and then my number keeps getting given out, so I'm just like, oh, I gotta change it again.
Yeah, I've been there.
I'm like, everyone, I love you. Please stop giving my phone number out. 2 weeks later, 16 different people calling me. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, at my current place of work, I'm a department supervisor. So they try to, like, whenever they want something, like, from the department or anything like that, they'll try and, like, give them my personal number. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm not at work, it is not my problem.
Yeah, like, I have a separate work line. Like, call that line. Why are you calling my personal line? Well, you weren't answering your work line. I wonder why.
Maybe it's because I'm not working.
Yeah, maybe it's my day off. I want to call you. Well, I mean, for me, it's because they call me in to come do, like, health checks and animal checks and, you know, farm care work. So, like, other farms will call me in to come, like, take a day for someone else or, like, check in on an animal. But, like, there's days when I'm just like, I want to sleep. Let me sleep. Like, today I got called.
I'm EP.
I got called today, and they're like, "Hey, do you wanna come in for like 4 hours?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." It's like, well, what
Thank
are
you
you
for
doing?
asking.
They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I have an interview in like 4 hours, like a work interview." I'm like, "No, a social media interview." And they're like, "Oh." I'm like, "You sure you don't want to come in?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm sure." The interview sounds way... They're like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yes, the interview is one thing I've been looking forward to." Chatty chat. Yes, it's chatty time, Kid Tran. It's the chatty time.
100%. A chitty chat. Have you seen Kung Fu Panda?
Yes.
It's a chit chat.
I want to see the new movie.
chat.
I haven't watched it yet. Supposedly it was pretty decent.
Is it? Okay, I haven't heard very many good things about it. I've been kind of anxious about watching it.
I was told it was a 6 out of 10, so I'm like, to me that's like not terrible.
Yeah, personally, honestly, I think they probably should have called it at like the third. The fourth
100%.
movie was okay.
Fourth movie was alright.
It was okay, but I mean, they could have made it a trilogy and been perfectly fine.
I would have been happy with the three. I think my biggest issue with the new movie is like, without spoiling anything, is they wasted a bunch of characters. Like,
yeah,
and like, it was such an easy dub for them to just write the story the way everybody wanted them to, and it would have been great, super proud, everybody loved it. Instead, they took it in a really bad direction, from what I've told.
Oh, lovely. Yeah,
and that's kind of what breaks down.
I've been kind of avoiding it.
I'm scared because people are saying it's like a 6 out of 10. And I'm like, yeah, it's not that bad, but like, I don't know. I'm worried about it.
Yeah, especially when it's a series that you really, really enjoy, like having a new installment not live up to it, you're like, oh dear. Which, I mean, obviously is also something that's very, very common in the horror genre. Like, having, like, sequel after sequel, and then they just, like, slowly degrade over time.
Well, like, I think the best example of this is, people really, really don't like the reboot of Friday the 13th. I actually think it's better than the original.
Okay.
I don't know. Have you watched the reboot?
Sorry, you said that right as I took a bite of my sandwich.
All good. All good.
Yes, I've seen the reboot.
I like the reboot because Jason in that reboot feels like an actual killer to me. Like someone who knows what he's doing. He's like set up Crystal Lake is... Because like when you feels like someone like Jason, right? You think if he's been in Camp Crystal Lake for so long, why isn't it set up? You know, why doesn't he have traps everywhere? Like, it just seems like he's just there to kill like the campers for like no other reason than he just likes killing them. Where with the reboot, he's actually like a trapper. He's got all these, like, he's learned from the environment, like a woodsman.
Like he's living there.
Yeah, like he's actually living there and being a real, and it's and obviously the kills subvert like expectations a lot too. Like, you're thinking the one girl is gonna be the final girl, and then she's just not. And you're like, it caught me completely off guard because I'm like, wait, they killed her? What? Hold on, are we doing a final boy this time? Like, what are we doing here? And it genuinely threw me for a loop. Because I'm like, oh, they're just going to do the usual Friday the 13th thing. And then, yeah, that... Generally, I actually really liked it. I preferred it over a lot of the older movies. We don't talk about the bed death. Can we agree, though, that bed deaths in, like, horror movies are always really over the top and crazy? Like, I don't think I've ever seen, like, a casual bed death in a horror movie.
Okay. So are there any cult classics that you actually don't care for?
Omen.
Omen?
Omen. Never liked it. Never clicked.
Okay. Brush me up on the plot a little bit. I'm awful with the names.
Omen was more or less Antichrist. Boy as the Antichrist, and using psychological manipulation to make people kill themselves.
Oh, yes. Okay, I remember now.
Yeah.
That's usually what I need, is I need spark notes to jog my memory.
All good. Because, like, there was the Lucius games that came out that kind of followed a similar plot, and I'm like, it's just not interesting to me. Like, the Antichrist thing is just so overplayed, and people were like, told me, like, Omen is such a great movie. It's so great in psychological horror, and I'm like, it just never clicked. I was like, this is not that great.
Yeah, some of them don't, though, you know? It's like, you're like, I understand how we got where we got, but that doesn't mean I enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Shudder, I'm really happy Shudder's around nowadays because they're actually exploring decent amounts of horror.
Yes.
Which makes me very happy.
I'm trying to think. Like, an OG, like, cult classic that I don't really care for. goodness. I was thinking about it before I asked it, and now it's gone. Hold on.
Hey, take your time. Like I said, it's great because there's a lot of like cult classic ones that I generally just don't have a lot of like for.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's like I feel like a lot of these things where it's just like it was good for the time. It was like, yeah, but does that mean it's good?
It's kind of like games too. Like there's a lot of games that people are like, this is the best game ever made, and you go back and play it now, and you're like, this is not very good.
Mm-hmm.
Age really does a number.
Yeah. Let me think. Maybe. I don't know. I actually was not super invested in the Michael Myers series.
Oh, me either. Genuinely, never invested
Yeah.
in. Yeah. Like
If I had to pick one that just didn't click very well, I think it would probably be that one.
I just never found Halloween scary to be at all. It felt so campy.
Yeah. It's like I can see the appeal for what it is, but it just didn't really like it didn't.
It's
Yeah,
just like
my
Michael
brain.
Myers is just not scary. He is, however, I will say he is scary in the remakes from what's his name? I can't remember who did Romero. I think Romero was the one who did the remakes. He is terrifying in that first movie. Like he is straight up just a psychopathic murderer.
And I will say I am terrified of him in Dead by Daylight. I do not want to go against Michael.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I hate Michael killers.
Oh. Actually, can I also add one more movie to mine?
Yeah.
The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I hate that movie with a passion.
Really?
I don't like the depiction of disability in the movie, and I don't like the depiction. Yeah, that's my whole issue with it. Like, the rest of the movies are fine. It was just that in particular with how they treated him in the wheelchair, and like the way that just ruined the first half. Actually, let me correct myself. The first half of the movie I didn't like because of the way they treated him. It just kind of pulled me out of it every time.
Yeah, it's like I could understand how like depending on like the person, sometimes like not everyone who's not able-bodied is like the bestest of people, but the whole like toddler tantrum, like real, I was like, yeah. I'm just like it's not even like I just got such bad secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, like I was watching it and it felt so like I skipped like 20 minutes in after that. Like when I watched it the first time, every time I watch the movie now, I just skip 20 minutes in so I don't have to see that whole opening. It just really like grinds up against me in a really bad way, and I hate it. Like,
yeah.
Again, nothing beats that low shot. Like when they come to the house, like that low shot is iconic. It's been used hundreds and hundreds of times now. Like that movie is iconic for a reason. It's just that opening bit is just so jarring for anyone who kind of is in that kind of disability situation. It's just, and a lot of other people too, because a lot of people have complained about it over the years. They've said it just makes them really hard to watch. They do not live in capybaras. Do not actually live in my area, sadly. But one day,
no, mine either.
I might do a rescue. I might rescue one.
They poop so much.
They do. They do. I've played with them many a times, and they have many a times pooped everywhere.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think ostriches would be that bad for it, but they are terrible as well.
Yeah, I believe it because most birds don't have the sphincter, so they don't get to. They can't hold their poop.
Yeah, they just don't care most of the time too. They just go, yeah. The pet a capybara. I know. I'm sorry. If when we go to Japan in a few years, I will take video of petting capybaras.
As you should.
Yes. All capybaras deserve pets.
Let me think.
They also feel amazing, by the way. They feel like a coconut, and I love the feeling of coconuts.
Oh.
Yeah. The coconut doggy thing is real. Like, they are literally just coconuts. It's great. I love them.
Oh. Hold on. I stretch.
Now I want to stretch, too.
Oh, goodness gracious. There we go.
Stretch. Oh, God, my neck popped. Ow. That hurt.
No snap, crackle, popping on stream.
I'm not trying. Did it come to you finally?
No.
Damn.
I feel like there was something else that I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember. Hold on. If there was something that you wanted to see more of in the horror genre, what would it be?
I want more experimental horror. I've been saying this movie's praise for a long time. Savage Lands. I don't know if you ever watched it.
Maybe? It sounds familiar.
It's free on YouTube now. It is a movie that's done with flash photography.
Oh.
It is very. I highly suggest it for anybody who wants to watch a really interesting horror movie and one of my favorites, like top 10. Go watch Savage Land. It's available on YouTube for free right now.
Okay.
It's a very cool movie. So it stars a migrant worker. He's living in a border town in New Mexico, and the town is besieged by zombies, and no one believes him. It's a very, very powerful movie because the whole point of the movie is that this supernatural thing happened, right? And all this bad stuff happened, but instead of like looking at the actual evidence, it just blamed him. So it's a really, really good story because it's very realistic with how people act. But it's all shot, so they have testimonials throughout the whole movie with experts and stuff like that, kind of like a TLC drama.
Yeah.
And the whole movie is just them showing photographs and talking about the photographs and what the guy saw through that entire night. And it is really, really good. We did, Maddie. We did watch it in my server. Everyone really liked it. Yeah, it's a really cool movie. It's very experimental, and I liked how experimental it was. And I would love to see more stuff like that, like just unique premises that's not just found footage or not just, basic slasher horror, just something that's very unique.
Yeah.
Because we just don't get that anymore. We just get super generic stuff or not very experimental things anymore.
I would say, which I mean, I was talking about this earlier. I want more mythos.
Yep.
I want more interesting lore-based monsters. I don't want just like, because it usually defaults to old gods and demons and things of that nature. Yeah. That's not what I want. I want like less poltergeist, more. Oh goodness gracious! Like give me like a Selkie.
Yeah.
Anything.
Folklore.
Like
more
I just want.
Horror.
Yeah. Yes. I want things that are like firmly rooted in like mythos that already exist, but I want like someone's spin on it, because that's one of my favorite things ever, is seeing how somebody's mind can like warp or transform like these myths and legends into something like new, or to like put them into these like situations where you have these like all these differing perspectives.
There was a movie that did that a little while back that was really good. I think it was called like The Forest or something.
The Forest.
So these four British friends, they lost their friend in a convenience store. So they went, him and the other guy go to a convenience store to get liquor.
Yes, I know that one.
That I was gonna say.
Yes.
That was an amazing movie. Like, it's everything you're talking
exactly.
about. I loved it. That's exactly what I want. More of that.
Yes, I want more of that. Because that was it was such an interesting premise, and they stuck to the limitations of the monster. And I feel like that's also a very important part of a lot of horror movies that have been like slowly discarded over time, and it's very frustrating. Is the creature, the monster, the antagonist has to have limitations.
Let me see if this is the movie, because there's another movie that was really, really good that I generally really, really liked, because it's not the best movie, but it's like pretty decent. Give me 2 seconds to make sure this is the right one. I think it's The Pyramid. A team goes into a pyramid and they find Anubis and like all the actual like Egyptian cat like monsters in it. And it's really funny, not funny, but like good in a funny sense, because it's like they actually took the time to make the cats like authentic to like the Egyptian mythos of like and like they made Anubis very, very like on point, like with the heart stuff and everything. And I'm like, wow, this is really interesting. Someone who made a found footage horror movie that actually took the time to research how this stuff works. That's really cool. And
I feel like we don't see a whole lot of Egyptian mythos.
Yeah, there's some really cool stuff. Like, they did a wonderful job with the cats. They were terrifying. Like, they were scary little kitties. Yeah, like I love seeing stuff like that though. Like I 100% agree with you. We need more stuff like that forest movie, The Pyramid. We need more actual like folklore monsters and like you know what I would actually see? The Grafton monster. I would love to see a Grafton monster movie or Snallygaster
Grafton
movie.
monster.
Appalachian folklore stuff, monsters.
Gotcha.
Yeah, folklore monsters are so cool to me.
Yes, they're so. Oh, I love. I would really like. Oh goodness gracious, my brain. Hold on, it's there. I feel like there was a Oh, didn't they make one based off of the Llorona? My brain.
Yes.
Yes. I've seen a handful about her though.
Yeah.
It's like I understand.
La Llorona. Yeah, did get a movie. Yep, she got 2. The first one wasn't bad. The second one was not very good, from what I was told. Yeah, the first.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that she's one of like the examples of like a folklore legend like getting one, but I want like more out of the box ones.
Oh yeah, no, me too. You know what was actually a really interesting take, which I kind of wish they did more of. Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. You ever watch that one?
The marked ones.
Yeah, so it was so instead of like the normal Paranormal Activity where they're in a house and stuff like that, this one actually dabbled into like the folklore of how it worked, and like how.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's good. It's one of the better ones of the movies, and the newest one's actually. Have you watched the newest Paranormal Activity by any chance?
I feel like I did.
Surprisingly, pretty damn good. They took it in a completely different direction, and they actually set up like mythos and stuff like that for the new characters. It's actually really good, surprisingly. It caught me like right off guard. Yeah, they pretty much just
rewatch.
Yeah, they just dumped everything from the old movies and just made a completely. They're like, it's not a reboot, it's not a remake, right? It's its own separate movie in the universe, right? But it's like
it's a fan fiction.
Yeah, it's like, and it's good. I was actually kind of like they made Amish people very scary, and I work for Amish people. Like, they made it terrifying. They were pretty accurate with it. As someone who literally works for, because I don't work for the Amish, but I work for Mennonite, the Mennonite Amish.
Yes, my parents drive the Amish.
Ah. Wait.
Also, you guys have an incoming ad in about a minute.
Hold on, I had a brain moment. My brain just went like, yeah, no. So I work for them. So when I watched the movie, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty faithful. This is not bad. Like, this is pretty on point. Yeah. And it wasn't like terribly like super accurate, but it was like, it wasn't bad.
It was like, okay, close.
Yeah, it's close enough. It's like it's the best depiction we're getting. There was one other movie that I thought you would actually really like because it has really, really good. It works with folklore, but I can't remember. It's on the tip of my brain. Now all I can think about is the Mothman movie. Damn it.
I would like to see a movie based around what's the one? I can't remember the name of the creature off the top of my head, but it's the one where they disconnect their lower body from the upper half and like fly around with their intestines out.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. Hold on, I'll look at the name. I know what you're talking about.
Meningal, something like that.
Yeah, hold on. I will Google the name.
Yeah, it's been a hot second.
The Menegal. Yeah, you're right. The Menegal.
Okay.
Yes,
that one. I think.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you got it.
I will read off the thingy for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so PBS has a thing for it. Not for it. One of exactly reading this exactly from the thing. One of the Filipinos' most dangerous and bizarre oswangs. The viscerous, what is the English here? It's like all miswritten. This is on the actual PBS website. Yeah, I guess they had an episode called The Meningal, the Flying Disembodied Blood-Sucking Nightmare. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like the whole little description is just like, I think AI might have written their description for them. It's full of errors.
Oh, goodness.
It's so bad. I'll just go to the wiki for it.
Okay.
I don't know why the PBS thing popped up before the wiki. That's funny. It is typically portrayed as a fearsome and grotesque creature, most often depicted as a female. It is known to detach its upper torso from its lower half, with its entrails exposed and grown large. Bat-like wings used to fly at night in search of victims. So it's commonly believed to prey on sleeping pregnant women by using an elongated... Oh god, I'm not going to read the rest of that.
Yeah. It do be eating babies.
I mean, it does other things. Yeah. Man, I'm happy I stopped reading that.
Mm-hmm.
They go very... Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Goodness.
They go into detail. It's pretty gruesome detail.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I was like, I am so happy I stopped where I did.
But I think that one would make a really interesting, like there would be a really, like, an opportunity for a decent amount of plot.
Oh, yeah, I could see it. You know, I watched a movie a while back called Area 51.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like Area 51 or something like that. Or Sector 51 or something. But it was a found footage horror movie about a plane crash, and they plane crash in the middle of nowhere. But there's a monster that keeps eating them all, and at the end of the movie, it's shown that the monster was actually just a velociraptor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the U.S. government cloned velociraptors like Jurassic Park for like military purposes, and the plane crashed in their test area. So
That's actually hilarious.
It's like, I'm like, and the guy talked about doing a second movie, like a sequel to it. And he, like, started it, and he's just like, we have never heard anything about it. And we're like, everyone's like, we want Velociraptor horror again. It wasn't even, like, a monster Velociraptor. It's just a normal Velociraptor. Like, like no
I remember there was a
mutations.
person... Sorry, chocolate.
No, go ahead. All good. Enjoy a chocolate. Chocolate is enjoyable.
But I remember there was that one person who was making those, like... It was a found footage style, like, horror series, like a little mini-series of, like... posts and it was posts, short clip videos, and a handful of other things, but they like had constructed this really gnarly like horror series off of like dinosaurs stalking their house and stuff.
That makes me
I don't remember.
That makes me miss the old YouTube videos before the purge of all the found footage horror videos that were made by like teenagers and stuff.
Yeah.
There was just like one group of teenagers. I think they were like 17 or 18. And they made a bunch of them with hillbilly clown murderers, and they were actually pretty good. Like they were pretty decent.
Okay.
But because when the YouTube purge happened and they like took off a bunch of videos for for advertisers and stuff like that, a lot of those movies just went bye-bye. They just removed them from the platform completely.
Yeah.
And
I remember I really liked a handful of the ones that I recall. But it has been many a year.
Yeah, it's really sad because a lot of it's like lost media now.
Yep.
It's like there was a zombie movie, like TV show thing from Machinima, and like it's like Zombie High or something. I don't remember the name of the show, but you can only watch it on like a really obscure like Spanish like streaming site that I didn't even know existed. And like I can't even order the membership to watch the show because it's just I don't even understand what the site wants me to do to like sign up, and I'm like, this is really sad. This is a really cool show that's just gone.
Mm-hmm. And then there's a lot of times where it's like, yeah, you could find them on archives and stuff like that, but in terms of trying to find them, first you have to know what they're called, who they're made by, all that jazz, and sometimes that's not like accessible.
Yeah, like this is before IMDb, and like it's hard to find a lot of this stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
God, there's so much horror stuff now, and it's so amazing to think about how far we've come.
Yeah. Also, Kintren, I'm pretty sure that I have seen unicorn horror movies. I think I've seen a handful of them.
I've seen one or two as well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I remember, I remember at one point there was a horror novel that I read that was about a unicorn that was, obviously not... It was a wild animal. It was not a majestic being. It was a wild animal. So it didn't go on a killing spree necessarily, but it was like killing everyone that tried to catch it, as animals tend to do. And but it was framed kind of like from the perspective of the oh goodness gracious, I can't remember if it was from the perspective of somebody that was like kind of like trying to help like sustain.
I found it.
Or if
I found the unicorn one. Sorry, continue.
No, you're fine. I know they stuck a unicorn in Cabin in the Woods. Yes, I do remember seeing one there. Cabin in the Woods was so good.
It was. It's called Carousel, by the way.
Carousel?
Yeah, a carousel unicorn breaks free of his carnival hell and embarks on a bloody rampage of revenge on humanity.
You know what? If I had been made to be part of a carousel, fair.
And then there's also Killer Unicorn, but that's just a dude wearing like a unicorn head. So.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Yeah. I mean, there's technically.
And you also have like the one
too.
episode of Supernatural.
Yeah, exactly. God, I love Supernatural so much.
I really enjoyed it, especially the first couple seasons, but I really enjoyed it when it was more of like a monster of the week type thing,
yeah.
And you got to learn about like the different monsters they were hunting and their origins and stuff. But when they started leaning more into like heaven versus hell, angels, demons, and all that stuff, I started kind of like losing interest because everything got so convoluted. I was like, I think I'm good.
I'm really happy that they ended it strong. So, like,
welcome
that's what makes me happy.
Come welcome, welcome. It's an anybody welcome, 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 welcome. Froggy, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me get you a shout out real quick.
Hello, Raiders.
How's it going? What were you guys doing? What were you up to? Tell me all the things.
Wait, did my bot stop you from shouting out?
In your channel, not mine.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know it could do that.
But yeah, welcome in, everybody. My name is the Scribble Scribe, also known as Bren. I go by they, them pronouns. I am a variety streamer. I do a little bit of art, a little bit of game, and I'm happy to have you guys here. Welcome to the Sketchpad. Thank you so much for the raid. I currently am streaming with my friend Jiva. Jiva, say hi.
Hi.
And we are just chit-chatting today. We're talking about horror movies for the most part, but we're kind of bouncing all over the place, so feel free to give your 2 cents. It's going good. Finished my silly little FNAF game. Oh, that's so exciting! I'm glad you got through it.
Yeah, ADHD be taking us in many directions right now.
Yeah, and I mean that's the whole point. So
yeah, we're in a graveyard in a car.
New game plus. Facts. Ooh, exciting! Well, as always, if you have to go do your after stream care, please absolutely feel free. Go get something to eat. Go get something to drink. Decompress for a little bit. But I appreciate the raid, and if you have the spoons to hang out with us, you are more than welcome to vibe.
Yeah.
Only took me multiple months. Yeah, that's why I was saying I'm really proud you got through it. It took you a minute.
Oh, heck. I'm happy you got through it, too. Holy heck. I want a really good horror game. Horror games have been brutal lately.
Yeah, I will say, okay, so in terms of horror games, I know that I saw somebody posting about a Jurassic Park horror game that I've been really interested in kind of like taking a peek at.
I'm really, really pumped up for Ill. I don't know if you've heard about Ill.
Add a spoon? I don't think so.
So there's this artist. He does a lot of Blender renders, right? And they're incredibly grotesque. Like, I love body horror, so like, for me, it was like, I love his work, right? And he's making a game with an actual studio. And he released the gameplay trailer recently, because it's coming out in a few months. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm playing it on stream day one. I can't play it on YouTube because YouTube would hate me for it. But it is like Resident Evil 7, but cranked up to 50.
I'm gonna lurk for a bit. Have a good stream. Thanks, Froggy.
It is wildly like grotesque mutant body horror, and I'm like, this is really cool. And it's terrifying too. Like, it's claustrophobic. It's got everything that I would like from a horror game. It's claustrophobic. It doesn't rely on jump scares. It's just visceral, and I'm like, this is perfect. So I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. I'll definitely have to take a look at it. I've been wanting to kind of like lean back into more horror content and stuff, but I've been busy.
Yeah, I gotta start recording PSX horror games again, because there's a couple more have come out. It was a bit of a dry spell there where everybody wasn't really doing them for a while. But a bunch came out again, and I'm like, oh, they're so exciting. It's just something about playing a horror game with PlayStation 1 graphics just hits so different. The atmosphere is just so creepy.
Absolutely. So what are your I always hear like mixed thoughts on this, but like what are your thoughts on like gimmicky horror movies? Like for a good example of that would be like Blood and Honey.
I liked Blood and Honey 2 because they went all in. I didn't like the first one because it just felt really gimmicky and not really super fun. Plus, the masks were so cheesy, I couldn't take them seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
But the second movie is a lot better. Like, I can actually recommend the second movie as a side, like an actual separate viewing. It's still not very good. Like, it's a 7 at best, right? But quality way better. Like, the masks are all hand done. Everything's actually done really well. It's brutal. If you really like that brutal like murders, then it's there. But they actually have a story, and well, pretty much what happened after the first movie. People were really like excited about it, so the studio gave them a shitload of money for the second movie before the first movie had even come out. So they were just able to. They started on the second movie before the first movie even came out, so they were able to quadruple the budget, and like the second movie ended up coming out a lot better, which is cool.
Yeah. Because sometimes you gotta take a shot in the dark to get the funding.
Yeah, exactly, and they did. They nailed it. Like, they got the funding before the movie even came out, so they were golden. They're like, whatever if the first movie sucks. But yeah, the second movie I can recommend. It's actually not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's brutal. That's for damn sure. It's not as brutal as like Terrifier, but like, if we're talking like on a scale of 1 to 10 for how close it is for brutality, I'd say it's like a 5.5, 6. So, a little bit better.
I gotcha. Because I've also heard a lot of people say that they had grievances with certain things that were more gimmicky in line of like preying on nostalgia and stuff, like having like horror Peter Pan example. Which, I mean, honestly, I think that one's pretty easy to turn into a horror anyway, because that's just a really fucked up situation.
Oh yeah, and he's pretty much like the story itself is already him kidnapping kids, like.
Yeah.
So, I want to see one of the Piper.
Oh, the Pied Piper?
Yeah, I would love to see a horror movie for the Pied Piper. That'd be really cool.
That'd be really interesting. I feel like there's something similar. I know there's definitely.
I forgot the name of the movie. It's about an inspiring writer who did crime books, and then his last few crime books are terrible, so he moves to a new place. And the whole point of the story is the demon monster guy kidnaps children by luring them in with with movies. So pretty similar.
Okay.
And then he has like the kids kill their families and stuff. It's pretty brutal. So pretty on point, similar. I feel like that's probably the closest we're ever gonna get to something like that.
Yeah. It would be a really interesting concept, though.
Oh yeah, I feel like there's a lot of really
Yukoichi.
good folklore one, like that. Not folklore, but old nursery rhymes that could work really good. Well, I don't know how I feel about the Mickey Mouse one that's coming out, the Steamboat Willie one.
The Steamboat Willie one? I vaguely remember seeing that. Did that actually come out, or was that still in progress?
I think it's still in progress to this day, but I think it's like actually going through, so I have no idea.
Okay.
I've heard like nothing about it.
So they haven't have they posted anything? Like, is there
last
a
thing I think
basis
they
for the
said
plot?
was just like it's in production, and that's all they've said. I don't think there's anything past that yet. I mean, I can double check.
Okay.
Because I was actually kind of curious about it, because I'm like, Steamboat Willie isn't terrifying whatsoever, so I don't know how you're gonna make.
Yeah, I mean, I could imagine like being stranded on a boat in the middle of the ocean with a gigantic mouse/rat would be kind of horrifying, but that doesn't feel like the direction it was going.
Oh my god, it actually came out.
Oh, did it?
It came out this year. It has a 4 out of 10 and 52.
Oh.
It's actually not bad. It's actually rated like mid on across the board.
Okay.
So I'll read the overview real quick. A light night boat ride in New York becomes a struggle for survival when a seemingly harmless mouse transforms into a dangerous monster. Passengers must fight to stay alive.
Okay. So there is a rodent of unusual size.
Yes, it's called Screamboat.
Screamboat.
Yes. The New Yorkers are terrorized by a monstrous mouse called Steamboat Willie. Oh god.
Who named it that? Like, who of the New Yorkers? Who was like, I know what that guy's name is. That's Willie if I've ever seen one.
Year. We have Mouse of Horrors as well.
Okay.
That was a 2, so you know it's not good. We had Popeye's Revenge, which was a 3. We had
Popeye?
Mousetrap. Yep, yeah, they did a Popeye's horror movie.
Oh.
And The Mousetrap, which has a 1. Oh, we have Bambi the Reckoning. I didn't even know. What?
Oh no.
It's got a 63 and a 6.9, so it's actually rated pretty decently.
The Bambi one?
The Bambi one, yeah.
Is it still a deer?
Yeah, it's just a mutated looking deer, like something from Fallout, but yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Is it out? I can't tell if it's out or if it says it's like, it's got reviews already, so I'm assuming it's out. Hold on, let me...
Ooh, okay. So there was a horror movie I remember watching as a kid that like really scared me as a kid, but then watching it as an adult, I was like, dude, what the fuck? It was Sabretooth.
Oh, yeah.
Such a bizarre concept.
Yeah, no, it came out, yeah, so after a mother and son get into a car wreck, they soon become hunted by Bambi, a mutated deer. A grief-stricken creature embarks on a rampage seeking revenge of the death of its mother. That actually sounds pretty good.
Ah. Yeah, that's not bad.
Hey guys, you wanna after stream today? You guys wanna sit down and watch Bambi?
Let's go watch the Bambi horror flick.
Oh my god, I'll announce it on my Discord like that too. I'll just be like, post a picture of Bambi. God, we're gonna watch Bambi. Oh, it's funny. I'm doing that now.
That'd be so fun.
God, I hope we keep having weird horror movies though, kind of, honestly.
Yeah, well, the thing is that we want things that, like, push the limits. I feel like you can definitely tell when something is done as a money grab as opposed to something that they thought would be creatively funny or, like, interesting.
No, it's like Blood and Honey. It's like a bright example. Like, the first movie was 100% a cash grab, and the second movie was a movie of passion. They actually cared and put effort into it.
Yes. Oh.
Which is great, you know? It's what we want.
Yes, exactly. It's like if I have to have a couple of one to get to the next one, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm okay with taking one stinker out of the bunch, you know?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, but yeah, have you seen Sabretooth?
I have not seen it, but I've heard of it. I have heard, yeah, so, it's on the list.
Yeah, so Sabretooth I watched when I was really young, and it freaked me out so much as a kid, but as an adult, I'm like, what? Like... Because it's pretty much Jurassic Park, except for they only managed to resurrect, like, one single Sabretooth, and it was still experimental at the time. Like, it was, like, the beginnings of Jurassic Park. But they brought back, this Sabretooth instead, and it was being transported, and then it had a car accident and got out of the back of the truck it was being transported in, and then it hunts down these hikers. Like, that's the general, like, without spoiling too much, that's, like, the general vibe of the whole movie.
I actually remember the reason I remember the movie is because of there's a meme template for it where the Sabretooth is like, I'm trying to grab the picture real quick so I can like.
Thank you for the hydrate, Pastel.
All right, I can't save the image because you know Google is, but I'll just send you a screen cap because it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a meme template of this image for a long time from the movie. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was
that's
like,
it.
Then that's how I knew about the movie for so long. I was like,
it freaked me out so bad as a kid.
I will drink as well.
Okay. Pastel's over here with a gun. Both of yes.
I will. Don't worry. Oh my gosh! I just realized something. Sorry, continue. I'll be right back. Two seconds. I realized something fun.
Also, hi, Pastel. Thank you, Sweet Beans. We're doing our best. We're talking about horror movies. How's the day? It's going okay. I'm really eepy today. It's just an eepy kind of day.
I am so sorry. I forgot I left my drink inside the deep freeze for the last half hour. And I'm like, I need to go get that real quick. Don't want exploded drink all over the fridge.
No, not pleasant. Did Bunny show you the amazing art I did? She did. Bunny, we were on call when you gave it to her, and she was like, look at it, I love it.
Oh my god. Bunny's doing emotes for me.
Yes, Bunny's been showing me as she's been working on them.
They're so cute, right?
They're adorable. I love Bunny's goobers. She did a couple for me too. They're so cute.
They're so cute. As soon as Bunny showed them, I'm like, yep, I'm gonna need a bunch of those, please and thank you.
Goobers. Bunny makes me cry. That's because Bunny's the best. 10
Bunny is the best. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's an EP day. That's what I'm saying.
It is an EP day.
It is a very eepy day.
I know after stream today, I'm just gonna go sleep. I think. Well, I'm gonna put the movie on.
Yeah,
We're gonna watch Bambi and sleep.
We're gonna watch Bambi and we're gonna take a little siesta.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rest day.
No, I'll probably take a little nap. I'm still like, I had vision therapy on Tuesday, and I felt okay yesterday, but I'm still kind of groggy. And I was like, it doesn't usually last that long, but they were really pushing me.
How's it been going, by the way? Is it how you feeling? You doing all right?
I mean, it's okay. I still have some pretty severe head pain sometimes, but I graduated physical therapy, so I know that none of it is due to like injury on like my shoulders and neck like we were worried about. So now we're just trying to resolve the migraines that I'm getting from my eyes straining.
Yeah, that's terribly frustrating. I have chronic migraines because of my right eye, the one that's gone. Because they were gonna take my eye out originally, but they left it in because they said there's a possibility down the road that the percentage is. Because I've never even told you what happened, did I? It'd probably make a lot more sense. So I had keratoconus and I had a corneal transplant. The left eye took, the right eye did not take, and my success rate for a second transplant is only 30%. So not really worth trying to, get a transplant when you have such a low percentage. So they were gonna take my right out. They were originally gonna take it out, but they left it in because they said, well, the possibility could go up in a few years, and you could get it done. But I'm like, I have to live with chronic migraines, and they're like, yeah, I mean, but in a couple years you could have surgery again, and you could see again from it. So you want the migraines? You want to see? I'm like, I kind of don't want the migraines. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, give me the eye patch.
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been living blind for the last 7 years. I can handle. I'm good. I've gotten used to it.
Yeah, it's like my eyes got when I took my fall, I knocked them out of sync for like lack of a better way to describe it. I knocked them out of sync. My left eye is slacking really hard, and my right eye is overcompensating, and that overcompensation is causing migraines.
Yep. Oh, that is terrible.
So that is currently what I'm dealing with, and we're trying to see if we can gently guide my left eye into working again. But at the moment, we're not sure if that's the main contributing factor or just a small part of the reason I'm getting so motion sick.
Yeah, because there's ways to do it, but like it's a long process.
Yeah, and they told me depending on the severity of the motion sickness, if it doesn't go away after a certain amount of time, because it's already been several months since the initial collision and everything, they're telling me that there is a possibility of them revoking my license depending on how my vision handles.
Yeah, I just got I didn't even tell her I just got my license back after 7 years.
Oh, cheese and crackers.
Yeah, so when I originally had lost the right eye, I couldn't see. I was walking with a cane and everything after the surgery. So they took my license then, and then I went after, obviously we found out the right one didn't take, and they took my license permanently, and they told me that I can try again when, things get better, and they can come back in, redo my test, get my license back. So
yeah,
I redid everything just recently, a few weeks ago, and I got my license back. So I was going to tell everyone
Congrats!
In a few weeks. I was like, yeah, guys, I got my license back. We can do videos on the road again, where I stream
That's
from
awesome.
Doing scenic drives. So that's something I want to do down the road is scenic drives again.
Ooh. That sounds fun.
It is. It's fun. I love driving. So it's been sad that I haven't been able to drive for so long.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
It's I still drove when I had to, obviously, but things happen when you work on a farm. So sometimes you don't get a choice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's nice to actually be able to drive on the road again.
No, I bet. It's been very interesting for me. I feel like my wings have been clipped.
Yeah.
Because the area that I'm in doesn't really have a large my brain. Yeah.
She said hearing? Oh god.
Hearing?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Trust me, as someone whose vision is as bad as mine, trust me, vision very important.
Yeah, that doesn't... No, this is why I don't drive. At the moment, my biggest issue is that there is no public transportation system in the little area that I'm in. And I'm not really within walking distance of many things, if anything, really.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been frustrating because I'm kind of homebound unless I want to ask people to take me places, which I will, but I try to avoid too much.
I'm lucky Fred just drives me where I need to go, and then our neighbors are really, really sweet, and they'll take me uptown in the morning for work. because they go up that way anyway, so they just drop me off.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, they're really, really nice. Because either way, I have to walk to work anyways. Because the communal area, like this little village I work at, is... Yeah, you're not allowed to bring cars or anything in. You have to park them at a certain stop point and then go in. They're very... Yeah, they're very, very... So usually I walk or get picked up on the way to work. So it's nice. They just drop me off down the street and then I get picked up and then, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's really cool of them.
Yeah, yeah. And they even have, like, the planes in the area are, like, pretty much have to fly around the whole area. It's really cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they've got the... So the airport, like, has their flight schedules to fly around the area, not to, you know, disrupt that lifestyle, which is awesome. Like, I love working for those guys. They also give me so much meat. My fridge is just meat. There's just meat and rice. I love it.
Ugh, that'd be nice. Now, I at the moment, I'm still on insurance pay until they decide if they're going to take me back or not. I'm unsure if my place of work is gonna, depending on what accommodations I might need, or if things aren't properly resolved after the vision and cognitive therapy. I might be job hunting here soon.
Enjoy your Lurk Pixel, and alright, Tristy. Love ya. That sucks, though. Like, that's the one thing that really sucks about getting hurt and then with work.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they take you back, though. You're awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, we're just from, like, because I have a very physical job. I work at a home improvement store. I sling concrete and lumber and fulfill contractor deliveries and stuff like that. And I'm the head of my department, and I do a lot of, like, I drive a lot of power equipment, I do a lot of heavy lifting, I run around a lot, it's a lot of movement, it's a lot of, like, moving things, but a lot of those things are just not feasible if I get motion sick from standing up too fast.
Yeah, no, exactly, that'd be like having, what's it called? I don't know where I was going with this horse things. I don't know where I was going with the reference. I was like, I forgot midway through.
It's all good.
So are you forklift certified?
Yeah.
Yeah! Forklift friends.
On multiple forklifts.
Ooh.
Because you have the standing, the sit down, the reach truck.
I can drive dozers.
I can't drive dozers. I can drive the order pickers.
Ooh. I generally love
like the order pickers.
Cherry pickers are my favorite. They're so much fun to drive. I don't want to drive a dump truck ever again, though. I genuinely hate driving dump trucks.
Oh, yeah.
And field trucks. Never again. I drove a field truck twice during the forest fires here. And both times I wanted to just, like, I was, like, done. I was like, nope, I'm good. It's covered in diaper goo and just not having it.
Yep.
Oh, I should probably explain that part. For people who don't know, you know what? There's two things diapers are great for: taking care of your like baby stuff, right? Obviously, and for coating vehicles in forest fires, so they don't burn.
Ew.
Yeah, because the little gel inside the diaper actually really great for fire installation when you're going into forest fire areas. So you get your whole car gets sprayed down. It's fun. And it's icky too, because you get it if you like touch it. It's like you know, tree sap. It's like It's gross.
Estrich.
Well, now everyone's learned the secondary use of diapers.
It's a good thing to know.
It is.
In case of forest fire, grab the diaper bag.
Yeah, or if you have to, you know, to rip open a car door that's on fire or something, you know, grab some diapers.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta wet them first, but you know the point.
Yeah.
You learn something new.
Goodness gracious.
It'd been funny if there was zombies coming in from behind us right now.
Thank you, Koichi. I will stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will hydrate. Thank you, Koichi. But yeah, I was about to say, I don't know about you, but I think I might be about at my limit.
I think I am as well. I think we're running out of things to...
Yeah, but it's... It's not just that. I'm tired. I'm eepy today.
You are ET, and that's totally understandable. But like, I was meaning more like I'm running out of horror movies to talk about.
No, you're totally fine. No, and we've been talking about so many things. But yeah, give me 1 second. We'll poke around and see who's streaming right now.
Hey, you ever watch The Happening, by the way?
The Happening. Oh, that sounds so familiar.
It's the one where like the trees make everyone do terrible things.
Yes.
I watched it again by accident the other day. It turned on automatically on like Amazon. I think it was Amazon, I don't remember, but it turned on and I was like, wow, I remember why I didn't like this movie now.
Fair. That's fair.
I was like, this is just not a... The plot just made no sense. It's like, it's the wind. Oh, actually, no, it's the trees. Actually, no, it's the microcollagen things that the trees release. It's like, okay.
Whoa, wait. Hold on, what if?
yeah, exactly. It's like every 2 minutes they're just like, new idea. It's like, okay, well, can we just like think? Like, it was crazy. That was really weird. It was also really not a great performance from the guy. I forgot his name. You know, the guy who did Ted. I always forget his name.
My brain is lagging. I can picture him in my head.
Yeah. It was not a great performance from him at all.
All right, I think I know who I'm rating.
I think I know who I'm rating too.
Okay, cool. I will split from you real quick, just because I don't want our
no, it's all good, and it was wonderful being
our bots
here.
to get confused.
All good.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I had a lot of fun.
And thanks for having me. It was a ton of fun.
Yeah. And
Right.
I will catch you later.
I will catch you later too. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hold on.
All right, now it's just me. Hi everyone. I'm gonna go raid Ghoul real quick. I think I split from the thing. Hold on, let me make sure I split from it properly. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. Hey, Maddie. I have someone who you're gonna love. Alright, you guys ready? We're gonna raid into someone. Give me 2 seconds. And most people are just friends. Yeah! Alright, I love you all. I will see you. I'll see you in a little bit. Give me like a half hour, 40 minutes. And I'll be back in a bit, okay? I'm gonna go eat and stuff like that and take a little bit of a rest. Actually, no, watch Bambi. I'll meet you guys in the Discord. I'll load up Bambi. That's what we'll do. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Don't worry, I'm taking us somewhere fun. Yeah. Maddie, you're gonna love Sleepy's design. Alright, good night everyone. Love you guys.